Good morning. I'm just leaving the little village of Bishop Monkton, which is near Ripon. It's quite a pleasant morning after a few tricky days weather-wise. Storm yesterday. I'm on part of the Way of the Roses cycle route, heading towards Ripon. And today I'm using the microphone on the GoPro camera rather than the external mini microphone. Bit of an experiment to see which is better. Now I've got a new housing for the GoPro. Quite a gentle, undulating ride that I've planned today. Quite far, the whole ride, the complete ride, because I'll probably upload this ride in sections, sort of bite-sized, manageable sections. I'm really glad I got out on my bike today, because if you saw one of my videos from the weekend, you'll know it's been really hard to make myself do stuff. Quite happy pottering around on the computer, editing my videos and stuff, but getting out there took a bit of a kick up the rear. And it is so lovely. Here in Yorkshire we're so spoiled for choice when it comes to cycle routes. And coming from Leeds, I've got access to all the counties of Yorkshire really. It's kind of central, is Leeds. And yet I couldn't decide what ride to do today. I must have plotted about 6 different rides. But then I thought, well, what ride really makes me feel not happy is not the right word, but I don't know what the right word is. And of course I've got my bike coach who prescribes various different rides to help me train for various goals this year. The goal is to go to Dartmoor again cycling. Here we're going under the railway. Such a beautiful railway bridge. In total I'll be cycling about 30 miles. What I'm planning is I'm going to go into Ripon Hello. Yeah, I'm going to go into Ripon and I'm going to take a look at a couple of things there that I haven't looked at for a while. Here's the railway bridge again. Beautiful railway bridge. Such a shame the railway is not used for anything. We're just coming up to the village of Littlethorpe. The railway used to come through Littlethorpe. There was a level crossing and a signal box. And a station, I presume. I can only find a couple of photos online. I don't know if I'm allowed to show them, so maybe if you Google Littlethorpe. So what am I planning to look at? I'm wanting to go back to the little chapel near the river in Ripon, the one that's supposed to have a wooden bell, the bell that the Dean of Ripon Cathedral had installed after he'd nicked the original bell to have it melted down to provide him with money to pay for a drinking habit, to pay for booze. Not very Christian thing to do. They say it's still got the wooden bell in the bell tower that has it. I'm going to go and find out. And from there, going to go and have a look at the old Ripon railway station. I only discovered it for the first time, was it last year? Year before? It's now apartments, but it's quite an impressive building. This railway line, of course, was the Harrogate to Ripon railway. We're just approaching the actual village of Littlethorpe. I drove through Harrogate this morning. If you've never been to Harrogate, or you're from overseas and visiting the UK, please go to Harrogate. It's such a lovely place, so genteel. And as usual, there was a massive queue of people outside Betty's tea shop, queuing for morning tea or coffee. Somewhere I've never been. It's really a tourist thing, and I wouldn't queue. No, and it's quite expensive. My sister likes it, and her partner. They live in Harrogate. There's an item that they sell at Betty's called a fat rascal, which I think is halfway between a scone and a rock cake. Never had it actually, but my sister's partner loves them. So where am I going after I've been to Ripon? Well, I'm heading up on a route that I haven't done for a couple of years now, just part of the route. I'm heading up, following the Hulls Railway still. After it had been to Ripon, it went on to Bedale. And we'll be loosely following that railway line. But I wanted to go to Snape again. Snape as in the same spelling as the Harry Potter character. I want to go to Snape Castle Chapel again if it's open, because I didn't really spend much time there last time. I was kind of overcome by how spooky it is, and also the fact I'd left my bike unlocked outside. So that's what I'd like to do. And then I may either return by the same route or take a slightly different route, I don't know yet. And today I brought some sandwiches, which I don't normally do. I normally do a whole 3-hour ride without a proper stop, apart from to grab a drink from my water bottles. But I'm trying to eat properly at the moment, because I think that probably help me feel a little bit better. It's been a temptation to eat comfort foods that's really bad for you. Cakes, chocolate, biscuits, etc. Sweets. But for a week I'm going to eat healthily. We turn left here. Still in Littlethorpe, it's quite a long village. And it's just up here that the railway used to come in. My bike feels quite heavy today because I'm carrying a large chain bike lock for if I do stop off at places. Twisted it round the seat post. Now I'm thinking this building ahead might or might not be the old station. I'm not sure. I think it's actually a bit too far from where the railway was. It's difficult comparing it with old photos. It doesn't really look like it. That's where the railway came in, level crossing here. And then it went up there. It kind of went along where this grass verges and then headed off down there. Strangely, it's still wasteland all these years later. I really hope this microphone is working okay. It's nothing worse than doing a whole video, uploading it to Power Director and then finding the voiceover is kind of distant, far away. That bus is going to Knaresborough. I was going to cycle from Knaresborough. I'm going to do a route from there, but I thought I might cycle from Knaresborough to Fountains Abbey. That's for another day. Before too long, we have to cross the A61. Well, just ahead actually, there. This lane used to run all the way into Ripon, but it's broken up now by the A61 bypass. I'm on a quest to find out what's messing up my digestive system. I think it's another casualty of getting older. So I'm spending a week eliminating all gluten and dairy products just to see if it makes any difference. Actually got a really nice shake with me to drink. I whizzed up a banana with some soy milk and added a squirt of something I discovered yesterday, which was I'll remember what it was in a minute. Date syrup, that's it, date syrup. And also a slug of honey. Put some ice cubes in it, shake it all up, and it's quite nice. It's crossing the river. We'll be going straight ahead here. And the cathedral will be coming up on our right. On the left we just passed the old deanery, which must be where the dean who nicked the church bell lived. The little chapel's just down here on the right, opposite some almshouses, or just beside some almshouses, should I say. It's coming up here, so we'll turn Right. Is it a wooden bell? Can't really tell. Let's assume it is. It's open. Well, it's got a bell pull, so I don't know what a wooden bell sounds like. The Chapel of St Mary Magdalen, Ripon. The chapel formed part of a hospital founded by an archbishop in the 12th century for secular brothers and sisters to minister to lepers, blind priests and poor travellers. It's a Grade 1 listed building. The bell. In 1889, the wooden bell and 15th century screen were removed to the cathedral. A restoration of 1917 cleared pigsties, hen runs, rubble and brickwork from the windows, and the screen, heavily restored, was re-erected. So that explains the bell. That must be what's left of the wooden bell. The bell that the Dean of Ripon Cathedral put back after he'd stolen the original bell to have it melted down to pay for booze. So he said, "You want your bell back?" or something like that. "I'll give you your bell back." And he installed the bell, but it wasn't, it was a wooden bell. So there you go. This is a pretty little chapel. A tiny little window, and down there is the river. The floor, old bricks. Old little candle. Prayer board. Prayer board. My mum got me this book, Quiet Moments. She got it when my son was ill with anorexia. She thought it might help. Might help the stress and anxiety and trauma and horror. It is a sweet little book. So now we know what happened to the wooden bell. It's gone back to the cathedral. Don't know, maybe you can see it in the cathedral. So, mystery solved. It's a beautiful setting. Peaceful. So we've got some almshouses over there. We've got these almshouses and another chapel. So the chaplain got the Légion d'honneur from France. I'll have to look that up and find out why that is. The railway would have come along there and it crossed the river on the railway bridge because the station is just the other side of the river. So we turn right to cross the river. The railway bridge would have been over there. And we're going to go and see the old station now. I think the railway bridge would have been, there's a road bridge over there, and I think that's where the old railway bridge was. Now the clue as to where the station is in the name, Station Drive. So a bit of a distance from Ripon Centre. And here it is coming up on the right. So this is the old Ripon railway station. Very elegant station. An important station because it was a main line until Beeching closed it. Isn't it beautiful? I wonder what's around the back. That would have been obviously where the platforms and the railway line was. So there we are.